Coogan Cassius for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're in Hull today for the media workout. Head of this Saturday night show from the Ice Arena live in Sky Sports. With me I've got Jamie Moore, trainer to Tommy Coyle. Give me a little jab.
Still got it, mate.
Yeah, video. Oh my God.
Hey, come here. Bit of advertising.
Yeah.
VIP boxing.
VIP boxing.
Visit the website.
Whose Louis bag is that?
He's what? He's his.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Who do you think?
Flash.
Big time
Flash
Charlie over there.
Absolutely.
He spent all his purse on the full set, you know, from his last fight. Stupid things like that.
Huge fight for Tommy. People say to me, who do you think is going to win the fight? I suppose it depends on how you look at Katsidis in a way, whether you think he's a shot fighter or not. But even as a shot fighter, if you look at Katsidis, that's still better than most.
Of course it is. Listen, a former world champion who's had a rest, and people who fight like Katsidis does need a rest. You know, sometimes they come back better. I ain't saying he's going to come back better, but he's certainly a dangerous fighter. Tommy knows that. He's treating it as if he's fighting Katsidis, who fought Marquez. That's how we've got to go about the job, because potentially he could come in like that. So we've prepared him like that. And to me, the way he's boxing now, the way he's done the weight, his attitude towards training, you know, he's shown me a glimpse of it over the last 12-18 months of what he can do, and then sometimes switches off and it comes back on. So I know what he's capable of and how far he can go, and he's just he's got to put it all together on the night. And if he boxes like he's been doing in sparring and he sticks to the game plan, I think he'll look brilliant.
A perception about Tommy Coyle is that he just doesn't care who he gets in the ring with at what stage of his career. Will that prove to be a positive or a negative when it comes to the end of his career?
Listen, we won't know. Towards the end of his career, depending on how he goes about the jobs in the ring, will depend on whether it's a positive or a negative. It's definitely going to be a positive for boxing fans. If he gets dragged into a fight, he gives me a heart attack, because I know he can box otherwise, but sometimes your heart rules your head. Listen, I was the prime example of that one. I boxed in that same way, but he's got a better skill set than me. He's got better lateral movement. He's a better pure boxer than I ever was. My best strength first and foremost was a fighter. He's not like that, but he has that to fall back on. And my advice to him, and the way I've got to coach him, is, you know, don't use that as your first and foremost. That's something to fall back on. You always use your boxing, you know, don't get hit. The best way to win a fight is to hit the other guy a lot more times than you get hit. And sometimes when he gets it, he goes, come on then, let's have it. Well, that's not always the best thing to do. But if you're pushed in a corner and you have to respond to it, I now know, going off the Brizuela fight, certainly, that he's got it in there to do it. So you always worry if a fighter's got that sort of bottle, and you never know until they're in the situation. And I know he's got it now. So if it comes to it on Saturday night, I know that he'll stand there and trade and go toe to toe with him. And if Katsidis is capable of putting him in a corner and making him do it, then I'm still confident he'll come out on top.
You know yourself, as you just said there will come a point in that fight where these two are just going to be going at it. But as a trainer, would you rather see that towards the latter stage of the fight rather than early on?
It depends what Katsidis has got left. Listen, Tommy's not a knockout puncher, but he punches hard, and you know, he's got the potential to beat Katsidis up. So he won't stop Katsidis. Sorry, he won't knock Katsidis out. It's too tough. We know that. Everyone knows that. He will not knock him out cold, but he can beat him up and take him into the later rounds and then stop him. So, you know, this ain't going to be Tommy Coyle running and trying to nick the rounds. He's going in there to beat him up. You know, we've got the tactics. I feel we've got the tactics spot on, and the tactics are, we're going to drive him back, beat him up, and force the corner or the referee to make the right decision for Michael Katsidis.
Have you had a full involvement as a trainer to Tommy in this camp after your injury?
Yeah, of course I have. The only difference has been I haven't done as much pad work with him as I would have done before. But before this happened to me, Nige Travis would regularly do pads with Tommy. It's not a new thing. So I've just been took to the armchair a few more times than I would have in the past. But I think it might have helped Tommy in a way, because Nigel's first and foremost coaches the amateurs, and I think it's speeded him up a little bit. You know, his hand speed's improved. Certainly for this fight, he's shortening his punches up more, and I've been allowed to see stuff from outside the ring, what you see in a fight or in sparring, but I've been able to see it on the pads, and I've picked up on things, what he's been doing, what I want him to do differently, and we've been able to correct it while I'm sat on the outside. So sometimes it might have been a blessing in disguise.
Alright, well listen, we've got the press conference tomorrow, and then Friday's the weigh-in, and then Saturday night.
Showtime Saturday.
It'll be on.
Yeah, can't wait. Looking forward to it.
Alright, well, listen, Jamie Moore, thanks for talking to IFL TV. What are you doing tonight?
Pardon?
What are you doing tonight?
I'm driving back home now. Mate, kiddie time for me. I'm a full-on hands-on dad.
I've been left here, you know, I've been left here on my own tonight. There's no one here.
I've heard you're in the cracking hotel down there.
Yeah, can we not mention what hotel it is?
No, but it's a lovely one. Really nice one. You'll have company, there's like cockroaches and everything. It's beautiful.
Is it really?
Oh, mate. I wouldn't even stay there. I'll just stay in here.
That fella's on about someone got shot the other day at the hotel. I think he's
shot.
That's what he told me the other
day. Don't mention that to me.
He told me that.
You're mad. I get butterflies and all sorts.
Oh, sorry, but he told me that. Him.
Daddy Coyle.
He told me someone got shot in that hotel the other day. Is that correct?
Daddy Coyle.
He's fucking here. Come out with that.
That's you can swear on here.
Follow him on Twitter. Daddy Coyle. Daddy Coyle 1. He's brilliant.
We're going to do a little video on the stall now.
It's a bit windy.
Coogan's first day on stall.
It's like I'm not able at the moment. Oh, it's a bit dangerous, Coyle. Just give me a second.
Thanks, Jamie.
Daddy Coyle 1.